So today we have an OG on YouTube who's been making videos way longer than I was. Been on YouTube for a while, so he's a legend in my eyes.
Yeah.
We have BESTFRIEND. Woo! Oh, that's so weird that I have to do this. Obviously, I'm alone, no co-host anymore. So this is gonna be a little bit different. It'll just be me. We can kind of go over that. By the time this is up, I'll have made a statement on this whole thing. So I don't want to get too into it because every time I get into drama, it seems to explode, and then the threats, and I'm just not doing that this time.
That's how you get views, though. But
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Sometimes you gotta sacrifice it for the views, buddy.
So should I just send it?
Yeah, just send it.
Basically, my co-host, you guys all know him. He's been my partner pretty much since I started doing this. Wyatt. He kind of just decided that this wasn't his thing anymore. He's been distracted by a female recently. So his whole vision and his motivation to do anything other than go and hang out with her is kind of just out the window, and I feel betrayed, of course, by it. So it's just a whole mess. I hate that it happened, but at the same time, I can't slow down for it. And he was just kind of like, oh, let me take a temporary break, and then I'll maybe come back. I'm like, I don't have time to like be, oh, is he gonna come back? And I just don't have that level of trust. So it's just like,
yeah, that's why, like, so I started YouTube 2010. I've done it all myself because I don't have to rely on people.
Yeah.
So.
And that was my mistake. And I had put something on social media the other day as like, don't build up around other people. Like, make sure it's focused on you, and then bring people in that you trust. And it's just like, it sucks that I built it the wrong way, but it's not gonna die. It's still here. We're doing it the right way this next time. So
like, podcasts are so interesting to me, bro. It's like, I've wanted to come on here since I saw the first episode. So
heck yeah, and they're just getting better. Like, we're gonna start upping the quality of them. We're gonna start bringing some crazy people on.
I hope you bring me back,
bro. 100%. We have to. We're gonna have so much to talk about. But I want to talk about this YouTube thing real fast. So you've been on YouTube, you said, since 2010.
Yes, I actually have some statistics.
Oh, shoot!
Okay,
I'm ready.
Alright, 2010, I started January 22nd, 2010. I went to Best Buy up in Champaign and got this blue camera. I was about to bring, like, my old stuff. Yeah. So anyway, since 2010, I've had 12 channels.
Wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
From 10-year-old me just doing random shit.
Right.
And then I had a Minecraft channel that was kind of successful. And then I've had a lot of small ones. Yeah. And then I'm currently on one right now, which I haven't really posted on social media. Right. So it's have you played RuneScape before?
No, but I've watched games.
So I've started making content on there, which I absolutely love. Yeah. And like, I filled like a gap that was like needed. Like, so like I if you don't really understand the game, so I play the game as like a skiller. Okay. Which is like, doesn't train any combat or anything. Right, yeah. And there's no videos about that. So like, there's a lot of traction coming to my channel right now. Yeah. So I started about a month ago, I have about 40 subscribers. Not too bad, about 1,000.
Okay, no, that's... Yeah, so... Wow.
Yeah, so 12 channels. Total views, I had about like 75,000 total out of all of them. Total subscribers, probably 1,200. And then the amount I've made, 2013, 2016, my Minecraft channel, $20.
Hey, that's more than we're making. Yeah, I mean, that's good. So the only two channels I've known, I'm pretty sure. Well, I think I knew something about your Minecraft channel. I might have seen something.
Yeah, it was
from
Cactus Boy MC or
Ben
the
so I'm sure I'd seen something. But the two that I'm most familiar with would be that guy named Ben,
which I'm actually planning to do something for.
And I was gonna ask because I saw you had uploaded 2 months ago that shirt challenge.
Yeah, dude.
And so I also noticed that you deleted or maybe took down or something. Deleted. So I didn't know. A lot of the times that's to rebrand or something. I was like, maybe he'll come back, but I wasn't sure. And then I also know, was it Reaction in Action?
Yeah, dude, I love that I actually looked like 2 years. It's still getting views. Like I checked yesterday. So you know, like the real-time views, 48 hours. Right. Yeah. Bro, we had 100 yesterday. Really? Real-time views 2 years ago. It's insane, dude. Wow. But that alone has 23,000 views.
Right. Yeah. No, I like that channel when you started doing that because that was like about 2 years ago, and you told me you were gonna do that.
Around about to the date, yeah. And then we just got too busy, but it still gets subscribers. It's about 130 right now.
So would you ever do another one?
No, no. Dude, it's like we're probably gonna talk about like it's not. Like the YouTube community, it's very frowned upon about that.
Okay, yeah. So I started I also have some statistics in here. I started 2 years ago. With my first video, I hate my videos, my old videos. Is that how you feel about some of the ones you've made?
Yeah, that's why I deleted all mine except my RuneScape videos.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want them popping up.
Oh man, they're just so bad and they come back. And
yeah, I don't want them to come.
Yeah, my first video was April 7th of 2017, so just over 2 years ago. And I remember, like, I've watched YouTube for a really long time, but I was never like a content creator. So yeah, you've been a content creator for a really long time.
Yeah, on and off, but I feel like I've been more on than off. So.
Yeah, so
I'm always doing stuff behind the scenes, like, or I've actually, all the time I was off for that guy named Ben, I edited some videos for this guy named Rexy, who was a part of the Optic games.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like a Skype prank call or whatever.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, so YouTube, you used to be able to, as a creator, customize your channel. Is that right? Was that a thing?
Yes.
Okay, were you around then, or was that
like customizing?
So were you able to do that before they took it away? Because they had it to where you could.
Like actually, you could like post an image for like the background.
Right, right. That's what.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were around. Then they introduced the partner program in 2011.
Right.
So like I didn't really get to mess around with that too much. So.
See, I wish I would have, but I just wasn't.
And it's like when you had the YouTube partner program, they had a little badge right above the video, so you knew you were legit. So
see, that's crazy.
I never got it though.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's just getting harder to make and partner with them now. I mean, they've got it to where I think it's 4,000 hours watch time in the last something, and that's hard. I mean, people are like, "Oh, 4,000 hours is not that bad," but it's like, no, you're thinking minutes.
Plus 1,000 subscribers on top of that. It's like once
exactly.
When you hit your first 1,000, well, I've never hit 1,000. The most I made was 600 with a Minecraft channel with my buddy Alex, who's an online friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that in about 2 months, but then we got hacked, dude. So that channel went down, bro.
Dang.
Oh man, dude.
Dang.
Yeah.
See, and they keep switching it because in the 2 years that I've been, they've switched it because it used to go off of, I think when I started it was view count.
Yes.
Maybe it was probably view count, and then they switched it, and I was like, oh well. And to be fair, like, I wasn't necessarily looking for the money, but of course it's helpful, and it's everyone's dream is to make their first dollar.
Dude, I almost brought this too. I have a framed dollar in my room.
Really?
About the date, the first dollar I made off YouTube.
Oh, see, that's legendary.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait to show my kids that, bro.
Yeah, bro. You said we're just like, check this dollar out. Made this on YouTube. What's up?
It was 2015 I made my first dollar.
Do you think YouTube will be around?
I don't know.
Of course it'll be around, but will it be dead?
I think it'll be dead. I think more platforms are going to start coming up.
I would agree. I would agree. So let's talk about let's dig into this YouTube thing. So it's been talked about a lot with creators much bigger than me that there's a huge disconnect between YouTube and the creators. Would you agree with that?
Yes, 100%.
And why do you think? Where did this come from?
I feel like YouTube prioritize certain channels, of course,
right?
Which has been a big talk around.
Yeah.
I've actually looked into this a little bit. It's like YouTube selects channels for the trending page.
Okay,
but I personally, I don't really see how that affects, because I personally never look at the trending page.
I don't either.
Exactly.
When I subscribe, I turn on the notification to who I want, and that's what I'll get.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But that doesn't bother me as much. It does bother me when the people that I like to watch do get annoyed with certain things that YouTube does. And I know one thing that does annoy me is they're bringing these huge organizations and companies in, and it's no longer YouTube, it's CompanyTube, and it's just like, it just bothers me. And
there's no like self-made people on YouTube.
Right.
Maybe like PewDiePie, Shane Dawson, but like, Shane Dawson's like been there probably before I was, and then he's just going up and down. He's at his peak right now, to be honest. But there's not like individual content creators like, Fred back in the day. That was all him, bro.
See, it's so nice that people do remember those people, because now it's just how I feel like videos are set up now is there's a main point to every video, and it's something crazy. It's some challenge going on. Like for instance, have you seen the bottle cap where they spin and try and kick the bottle cap off? I want to try that, to be fair, but I feel like there's just like a main point to a video, whether it's something crazy or something big happens in their life, and then it's somewhere in a video, maybe towards the end, and that's it. There's no like, this is what I'm doing today, and we're just gonna go with it.
Yeah, so like you bringing that up, it's kind of laid out like a movie, kind of.
It is.
So it's like climax,
right,
end,
But is that necessarily bad?
I don't know.
Because you're still making the content.
Yeah, you're still making it,
and
but
it's still good.
Like everyone follows the same format. There's no originality on YouTube at all. Like
right.
For example, Mr. Beast and Morgs. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
There's no originality on YouTube anymore, and it's not their fault because it's like there's so many people. It's hard to be original anymore.
Right. That's very true. And I don't know if it's such a bad thing, but it's very addicting, the kind of content, because you see that title, you see that thumbnail, it's like $10,000. What?
Yeah.
He filled a pool of Orbeez. What?
Yeah.
And you're just like, you gotta click on it.
Yeah.
It's good content.
Yeah.
You know, it's addicting, but it's definitely not the same content that I started watching, because when I started watching it was like Roman Atwood.
Yeah.
Like that's who I started watching.
Yeah.
Was Roman Atwood in his youngest days.
The first channel that I've watched. I think it was dude, they're not on the platform anymore.
Right. So many.
I can't remember the first video I saw.
A lot of them have left because YouTube is changing so drastically, and I can't blame them. I mean, it sucks to see them go because I've loved their content, but it's like I have to respect the fact, and I care about them to a point. It's just like, don't be on the platform because it's not what you want.
Yeah.
You know, go do something else. And sometimes they go over to Twitch because it's a little more, you know,
it's hard to grow on Twitch nowadays too.
Yeah, everything is getting so difficult. But Byte, do you know anything about Byte?
No.
It's going to be Vine 2. Dom Hoffman.
Dom
Hoffman's
I follow
coming
him on
out
Twitter,
with it. They recently had to stop because one of their friends that was working on it did pass away. Rest in peace. I hate when that stuff happens. But so they're taking a little break because they all work real close. It's like family, and that sucks. But it should be coming out sometime, maybe in the next couple months, hopefully. And I'm hopping on that ASAP.
Do you think it'll be popular as Vine though?
I think it'll take down things like TikTok.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think it'll remove TikTok?
I don't think it will.
Okay.
You know, my reasoning is like whenever there's a remake of something, it's never as good as the original because like the original.
I can agree with that.
Because like that was completely unexpected for them to like go viral.
100%.
So it's like you can't expect it to go.
Yeah, I will say that all the updates you've been giving, it's basically Vine, the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Just looks a little bit better. It's a little cleaner.
I think Vine was like they just had an idea, then they sent it out, and they didn't plan for it to get big. But now they're planning for this one to get big, and I think that's going to be the downfall. Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting viewpoint. And I haven't seen that yet, but there's a lot of talk about whether that's going to take down TikTok or be a good competitor with it. It'll probably be a good competitor, but
I'll definitely go with Byte. I'm not big on TikTok. I've seen some of them. I've never made any. I feel like Vine's more me. I mean, it's quick pace, and I kind of like that. You have to make the jokes. You know, it has to be to the point. So I do like that. TikTok's just, there's so much you can do with TikTok, which is cool for some people, but it's not me. I like to just, So, that's interesting. I'm super hyped about it. I'm super hyped to see what's going to happen with it, and just how everything's going to play out, you know, and just having another competitor with all these companies like YouTube and, you know, all these different things. I'm excited to see where that goes. So, that'll be pretty interesting. So what have you been up to?
Like I said, I've been doing the RuneScape channel for about a month now.
Okay.
And it's like, one thing, do you ever look at like your analytics, like how people find like search terms and stuff?
A little bit, I haven't recently because I've been kind of working on
about 40% of it is from searching OSRS, which is an acronym for Old School RuneScape. Then Skiller, it's like there's a demand for it, so I'm just gonna keep pumping out.
See, that's videos. Smart. Yeah. So you really know what you're doing.
Kind of, yeah.
But I mean, you've had plenty of time to learn, so you kind of know how YouTube works.
Like, I taught myself how to edit H10. Sony Vegas 9 was my first one.
Okay.
So now I have a pirated version of Sony Vegas 13. Don't.
You didn't hear anything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really doing much with the camera anymore. It's more all recording on the computer.
Right. Do you do like face cam or is it no face cam?
No.
Okay. Would you ever do like a review?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Even though I don't play it myself, I mean, I could still. That's the thing with me is if it's good content, I don't have to know what's going on. I don't have to know how it works or anything. If you're just good at it or you know what you're doing, man, like it's interesting to me.
And it's like I just like when you level up in the game, I just record a clip of me leveling and just put it all together, and people fucking love it.
Oh, solid.
I don't know how people love it, but people do. So I just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep doing that, dude.
Okay, I like that. Wow, that's crazy. So YouTube, man, it's an interesting place. How long do you think it'll last from here? Because when you were on YouTube, they didn't have this whole cancel culture, diss track, you know, exposed videos. But now they do.
Like it was all wholesome. Everyone was like not faking it.
It was more positive back then.
Yeah.
It's so negative now.
Yeah.
And you have people like Drama Alert, and I just
I love Drama Alert.
I do, but the part that I hate about it is the bias. I don't like. I do find him to be very biased in some situations. He's funny.
But
I'll give him that.
If you think about it, any news station.
Oh, that's very true. That's very true. But when I think of YouTube, I kind of just want to watch content, and I don't like how negative it is. I understand there's drama here.
Yeah,
and
it's
there,
like
it's.
I watched Keemstar since he first started his first Drama Alert channel, in 2011, 12. Yeah, it's been a while, dude.
Yeah.
Probably can't.
See, I started with Scarce. I started with Scarce.
I could never get into Scarce. But
I don't know why I was. Looking back on it, it's bad.
Keemstar is funny as hell, though.
Yeah, he is. He's much more,
Yeah. Did you hear about, okay, we're switching topic. Did you hear about...
No, that's good. Let's do it.
Yeah, YouTube partnering with UMG.
No. Well, I think I kind of did,
Which, like, makes no sense, because UMG just, like, finds a video, boom, flag.
Yeah, so let's talk about copyright real fast.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad back then. They used to let you use music.
Yeah.
Now you can't even... Sometimes copyright-free music turns to copyright music because people can switch it.
If we, like, sing a song, like, just like the lyrics...
1 second.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It used to be a 15-second thing where they used to... That was, like, a big theory is that, use 15 seconds. That was never true.
Yeah.
You could... But you used to be able to use whatever.
Yeah.
And now it's just...
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I hate it. But some musicians are just not going with labels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know KSI... he's a YouTube artist, of course. He would kill me for saying that, but he isn't with a label, and he said on his last album that he dropped, like, go for it. I hate this copyright crap, and I agree with that. I think it is really, it ties YouTubers down, and it, audio and music and videos really brings together a good piece.
If you don't have good audio, you're fucking.
It's just
ruined, bro.
And audio, in my opinion, is more important than the video quality.
Exactly.
You can run 480. And have good audio, and like it's fine. Yeah. But as soon as you have that muffly crap, it's just like, oh hell no! Like I'm about to go watch an ASMR over this. Like I can't. Yeah. So that whole copyright thing's just a huge mess, and I'm stuck on like the no copyright sounds. That's always been one that I've used, but I want to be able to use like real songs because I feel like that's just where I want to go with it, and it sucks. It really does. As a creator, I'm so limited to how I can put together.
Yeah, I don't use any music or anything.
So you have
no, not at all. But but like I'm constantly talking, so there's never any awkward silence. So
see, but like with vlogs and stuff that I do, like montages. If you ever have a montage,
you need
it's
them.
Just like. No audio montage is just stupid. Maybe I'll have to start singing. I'll make my own songs and I'll sing over them.
Have someone make beats for you.
See, I do have 2 people now that are joining Team Kala, and they're gonna...
I heard Mostic is.
Yeah, he's signed, and then there's another guy that he's kind of Wyatt's friend, so we'll see if we get him in now. It might reverse and he might not be in, but Mostic, I mean... He's grind mode, and that's the thing. That's the reason I brought him in, because Team Kyle, I want people that are ready to grind, ready to do things and make moves. Yeah. They don't have to be the best. They don't have to sound the best. They don't have to look the best. Yeah. People that want to do it. That's who I want to bring in. And Mostic, Matt, he's just all the time. He's making moves, whether it's posting a video, posting a beat, posting his music, or just behind the scenes, posting things on Instagram or checking.
I respect the hustle for sure, bro.
It's awesome, and I love it. And people are just, people are like, oh, your music's trash. Just like ignore that, keep on your grind, because that's what I'm looking for. And he's very productive, and I do appreciate that, because that's something that we struggled with kind of other people. So it's really refreshing having him in. Yeah. I love the kid. He's a great kid. He's very pure. He's awesome.
So do you ever figure out what Team Cal is?
What do you mean?
Like I know in your last podcast, he's like, is it like...
What is it?
Yeah, like what is it?
Okay, yeah. So I don't think I can really decide that yet, because I'm kind of in a phase of what is it still, I'm trying to figure out who it is and what it is, because we just have a mix of people that are trying to help me, which is fine, they don't want to be all this big stuff, but they do want to help me, which is great, and they're more like the assisting side of things and talking to people, networking and stuff, which is awesome. And then we have people like Mostic, and then we have people that are just dropping and stuff. So I'm trying to get a set team before I really create websites because I'm trying to work on a website for the clothing brand. So right now I would just say we don't really know. We're just kind of a mix of everything. We're clothing. We have a clothing brand. We have a movement with it. We have all this different stuff. We're creators. We're anything that just wants to grind, really. More on the social media side, of course. But
YouTube's hard nowadays. You definitely need some people.
100%. And I started out solo, but then I brought Wyatt in real quick. And it was a lot easier having more people, and the more people I bring in, it does seem to be easier. And I'm gonna throw it out there. Anna, she is my assistant. She helps me with a lot of stuff. She figures out the numbers for the merch, and she talks to people, which is awesome. She's so good at it. And as soon as I brought her in, things just got really easy because I was trying to juggle creating websites, managing people, creating content, editing all the content, which you guys have no idea, man. It takes forever to get a 10-minute video. Mm-hmm. If you want it to be a good, solid, clean-cut, nice, fresh piece of content, it's like you gotta focus on it. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I brought her in, she just took all that extra stuff, like talk to this person, figure out this, and she just did it. And so definitely, I think the team is the way to go, or having people that are ready and know what they're doing is the way to go. Or just learning it together is definitely nice to help grow, because YouTube is so huge now, and it's so hard to get known. So the more people you have shouting your name out, definitely is the way to go.
All word
of
mouth.
Opinion.
That's how you get your first 1,000.
Honest, you've had some viral videos, haven't you? Or semi, maybe.
Semi, yeah.
Do you know what your most viewed is, or what the number is, maybe? Is it over, do you have a 50,000 maybe, or 20s?
I don't think I think I have a 10.
10? Okay, so that's a dream of mine to get that much.
And it was the weirdest thing.
Was it title and thumb? Was it clickbaity? Because clickbait's everything on YouTube now.
It wasn't clickbait.
Was it older then? Was it back in the day?
It was on that guy named Ben channel. It was a watermelon.
How long ago? Because now you can't get away with that. It's clickbait only.
Yeah.
You have to have.
I want to say it was maybe 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right to where
it was a
we're
video. I had a watermelon in
my.
my kitchen, and I reversed. I cut it and then put it in reverse. It was the simplest.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, it just blew up.
But see, stuff like that does.
Dude, it's exactly. You just can never expect
simple stuff.
Yeah, you can't expect it to go, or it won't. If you expect it, then it won't go viral.
And I think that's where I've been struggling to get views. What I did wrong, and this is my part, is I put people on schedules. I said, we're showing up now. We're making this video. It was not the videos itself weren't scripted, but everything was managed in a way that just wasn't right. So now what I'm doing, I'm buying a lavalier mic. I'm hooking it up. I'm going out in public. And I'm being myself.
There you go.
I'm gonna vlog a little bit. I'm gonna have a videographer, of course, because I'm just gonna go be myself. And myself right now currently wants to go and be a little troll.
Yeah.
And not in a mean way, but just go out in public and have fun, because that's what I do. I don't like to sit here in front of a camera and just make a video that isn't really me, as in the Team Cali Sunday videos.
Yeah.
Podcasts is where I can sit and talk, because I love this stuff. But as soon as it's a challenge video, that's just not really me. And so I just kind of want to do myself and catch it on camera. That's the goal with this new stuff.
You just can't expect it. You just got to edit real quick, upload it.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I feel like whether that gets views or not, I'm going to have more fun with it.
Yeah.
And I think when I start having more fun with it,
more people
that's
will
when
notice.
people, when I have a real laugh and not something that I'm trying to force, I feel like that's what's going to bring in people. And if it does or not, I'm still going to have more fun with it, and that's going to make me want to keep doing it.
You don't want to make it feel like a full-time job.
Right. And it didn't necessarily feel that bad. I still loved making them because I was with friends. I was still creating content because I love editing, which is surprising. Most people hate editing.
Well, I actually like editing.
Yeah, it's kind of peaceful. And it is kind of fun to see what you can do. Because you can do so much with it.
Yeah.
You can create anything as long as you just study it, learn it, and I think it was great, but it's not what I want to do. So I'm going to refocus that, and that's kind of what I'm doing with rebranding Team Cal. At the same time, I'm rebranding myself, trying to figure out what I want to do. So I think by the time you guys see this, of course, my vlog's probably been up, because this is going to be delayed a little bit from the time that we're doing this to when I upload. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope they're good. So it's kind of just a rebuilding phase, really. Yeah. And you're starting up again, you said.
Mm-hmm. Another rebranding. I feel like I actually looked through my old scripts for a video I wrote like, I want to say like 4 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like, I just sound like a complaining little bitch. I was like,
yeah.
You know, it was a video about me quitting YouTube.
Because, oh really?
Yeah, because like.
So it was scripted, kind of. Yeah.
Well, like I have everything like on one monitor, and then I just like so I have like a format.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it was probably noticeable.
Yeah.
Oh no.
a little bit, yeah. But then it was about me trying to going to quit YouTube because I've been on the platform for like 5 years and never made a name for myself. But I'm just
right.
Like, I sound like a little bitch.
Okay. Yeah. I think one of the last videos I watched, you were playing. What's that car game where you try and score something? Yeah. Was that the last one you uploaded? It was you talking about how long you had been on YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
Was that about one of the last ones you uploaded, maybe? Cause
yes.
Maybe I was watching back or something, but I think it was towards the end.
Yeah,
you were talking about.
Yeah, I was 7 years on YouTube, I think.
Yeah, like yeah, because I have on here you were around for like 7, 8, 9 years. Which is about
9 years. So 10 years.
That's insane!
Dude, yeah, it's insane.
Wow. Do you feel like you've learned a lot from it?
I actually think I have. I mean,
like there's so much to learn from it, especially now.
I feel like I learned like how the internet works.
Yeah.
How people can be. Because like I've had my share of hate comments.
Oh man, they're nasty once you read them. It's just damn, like, I shouldn't read that.
I feel like if I would have to go back, I wish like I wouldn't listen to people like at school because like when like 5th grade when I first started, I tell people about it like my friends.
Yeah, were you in town here?
Yeah.
During that time?
Yes.
This place is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
yeah.
They don't accept
in like
people
5th grade, bro, I got bullied for it, dude. Which is
just like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why?
And like, I got bullied almost all the way, like, I got made fun of through like high school about doing it. I know there's like a lot of people supporting it, but like some people, they make some comments about it.
Yeah.
And then, that's why I really haven't told anyone about my RuneScape channel. But
and that's fair.
Yeah, you can put it in the description, bro. I want some subs.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Plug yourself whenever, bro. I live that life, man. Anytime I can, whether it's in someone's Snapchat.
Down in the description, bro.
That's what's up. It will be. Anything. Do you want your Instagram? Whatever you want, bro. Whatever. Bro, I feel that anytime I'm in anyone's Snapchat or Instagram, like, plug, put me in the description. Like, you gotta get noticed.
Yeah, now, like, I'm at Greenville University now.
Right.
Yeah, and then there's a guy named Caleb Joe Show. If you're watching, bro, you probably
what's up?
Probably won't be.
Who knows? Maybe it goes viral.
Yeah, anyway, he has about 1,500 subs. He's doing pretty well. He's from Georgia. But now what I've noticed is everybody's making a channel now. Everyone's putting in their 2 cents, which is like
here. It's blown up here.
Yes.
Music, SoundCloud, and YouTube has blown up here.
But like, if you would have did this like when you were younger, you would have made fun of. You would have got made fun of. It's just.
But now I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was. I wish like people had that mindset back then. So
because you would have it would have been easier on you. Mentally.
Yes.
In itself. I mean, but now just anyone wants to try it, and everyone that messages me, they're like, "Yo, I kind of want to make a YouTube channel." I'm like, I mean, go for it. Like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. It's fun.
Like the people who messaged me are the ones that made fun of me like years ago.
Weird. It's weird how things switch. It's just like, make a YouTube channel. Do it. That's interesting.
It just blows my mind. Like,
God. So let's talk about sub count.
Sub count.
Do you feel like that has anything to do with how do I want to word this without it sounding dumb? So you have a stage, I feel like, to where once you hit a certain number, whether that's view count or subs, you kind of just keep going up from there and you don't necessarily get stuck as much, because now I'm stuck here at, I don't even know, I haven't checked, I don't know how many subs I have, maybe like 400?
You're almost
something like that.
450.
Yeah, so there's a part where you just get stuck. There's little spots where you get stuck. Do you feel like there's a spot, maybe whether it's like 60,000, 100,000, 500,000, a million, to where you kind of just keep going up? Because you can watch the live counts and it'll go up every once in a while. Do you feel like there's what number do you think that is?
It varies from different people. Like my buddy Caleb Joe Show, he had 1,000. Like he was like trying to get to 1,000 for the longest time. And all of a sudden he's at 15.
Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah.
I was watching videos. I went down in the comments and I was reading around and I saw something. I think the video was talking about her because she was real small during the time the video was uploaded, and the comments were just like, "Yo, Emma Chamberlain remind me of Emma Chamberlain. She has like 15,000 subs right now. And then I looked, because you can read more comments underneath.
Yeah.
The comments, it was like a few months later maybe, or like 4 months later, it was like, yo, she blew up, she's viral, she has millions of subscribers now. I was like, that's insane. Like, give me that.
Yeah,
like, what's up with that?
Yeah, I agree. Once you hit a certain point, you're only up from there. Like, you just keep...
Right.
But also, like, publicity stunts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, or like any drama going on.
Right.
Like, for example, James Charles and Toddy.
Oh, man.
You hear about that? Yeah, Toddy went over
that.
10 mil, but now she's under.
Way.
Yeah, and she was at like 5 million when that happened.
I feel like that's part of the cancel culture. It's so you can build.
Everything's canceled nowadays.
But it's so easy for people to hit that unsubscribe button and you just fall. So easy now.
There's a quote in the Logic, because Logic's my favorite rapper.
Right.
It's like, as quick as you rise is just quick as you can fall. Yeah. That's what he says in one of his songs. I was like,
and that would suck. And that's happened to a lot of big YouTubers.
Yeah.
Even if it's not their fault in some cases, just like people just for whatever reason find a reason in their minds
like
to just.
You remember Tobuscus?
Yeah. Oh man.
Where is he now, bro?
Yeah.
He's the biggest name in gaming for the longest time.
You know, I liked watching his stuff.
It just blew my mind. Last time I saw him, he was in like a Law and Order SVU.
Really?
Yeah, it was him and like Logan Paul like years ago when they were, I think, before or like during Vine.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's just like if you have one allegation, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah, it sucks. It definitely does suck. How do you feel about YouTubers? I feel like they're really expanding outside of YouTube. So like people like, for example, I'm a fan of Logan Paul. He is going and creating huge films, putting them on YouTube. He's also trying to become an actor and doing all these other things.
Yeah.
Do you think YouTubers should really focus on YouTube, or do you think they should expand into all these other different platforms and do Instagram videos and YouTube videos and Snapchat series and all this stuff? Or do you think they should, if YouTube is where they blew up, so like if they have 10 million subs on YouTube, do you think they should focus on YouTube or just kind of do...
I think to a certain extent, because once you like make it on YouTube, it's like you're there, but I don't know how long YouTube's going to be. So you want to try to expand.
You want to make sure you're a little bit everywhere. It's like investing into things, right?
Do you know Ray William Johnson? Have you heard of him?
I'm somewhat.
He was a big guy. He had this show called Equals 3, which is, well, if you put it together, it kind of looks like a penis, kind of.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which is kind of funny. Yeah, he blew up like in the early stages of YouTube, where he just talked about viral videos of the week or something. Okay,
that's cool.
It was very interesting. And then he posted a video saying he's done as much as he can on YouTube, so he's gonna go do other stuff. Which I feel like once you get too big on YouTube, I feel like you need to go probably start doing some other stuff.
Someone that just popped into my head when you said that is Ryan Higa. Are you familiar?
Yes.
Oh man, and he's still making videos. He does his channel. It's Parkour. It's my favorite series he does. He hasn't changed his content since he started doing it.
Yeah.
And I love him for it. And I think even now he's underrated. It's it's insane. But, he doesn't follow the whole, let me clickbait this, he just does what he does.
Yeah.
But he's also someone that has expanded a little bit. I mean, he has his own energy drink now. I think it's like Ninja Milk or something like that, which is cool. But people there was this big argument between Keemstar and Logan Paul, because Logan Paul was saying he wants to start creating bigger films and stuff and producing these large films. And Keemstar was like, dude, you're a YouTuber. Appreciate that and do it. So I didn't know, because at first I was like, well, I don't really like Keemstar. I like Logan Paul, so let me go here and be like, yeah, Logan Paul. But then I was like, I see both sides of it. I see it, but at the same time, it's like, if you're not gonna make content you want to make on YouTube, which is where I'm at now.
If you're not happy, you should
go do what you want to do. That's the part of YouTube, is to do what you want to do. So if what you want to do is not creating small vlogs on YouTube, don't do it, because you're not making content you want to watch, and then the people that want to watch you aren't gonna be as satisfied as they should be or want to be. It's just. It's a game now. It's not. Yeah. It's a tricky place.
You need to know the system too.
Yeah, there's a whole algorithm, and that's been a big talk. Is what's the algorithm to get on trending page, and what's the algorithm to get views?
I actually thought about this for a little bit. Tags, of course, but it's also like,
I'm so bad about some.
It's like your likes and comments. It's not technically the views. It's just like people push like.
Really?
Yes, it's all based on
like. See, people don't push like on my videos.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's just because people watch without, having an account, which I think is not the case.
Yeah, I can show you later about like who's subscribed and who's unsubscribed, who's subscribed to watching your videos and who's unsubscribed.
I have checked that. I have checked
so,
that.
Like,
is there a way to see if that would tell you? Of course.
There's a bar graph that says like 60%.
I think mine is about that. I think about like 60 is subscribed.
So I'm gonna start promoting like show the bar graphic in the beginning of the video and be like, yo, so like 60% of you guys are not subscribed. Consider pushing the subscribe button. So,
okay, that's sick. That's a good technique. Calling them out, but in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
Okay. Yeah. I never even thought about something like that. I'm not gonna take your idea.
No, you can, bro. Everyone
that's good.
Everyone needs to survive out here.
Yeah, that's so true, man. It's a struggle. It really is. I'm starting to work another job because YouTube can be expensive if you're trying to. Dude, cameras, audio
I need to buy a new computer here soon. It's outdated.
It can be expensive, and it just gets more and more expensive, man. And so I'm working with FedEx now. I start soon, which is gonna be nice. And I'm doing overnight shifts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm work my overnight shift. I'm gonna come home, sleep for a couple hours, and I'm gonna just grind.
You should like clickbait overnight challenge.
Overnight challenge at FedEx, and I'm just working. And then just watch a whole video as a time lapse of me picking up boxes, bro. That'd be the best thing ever.
Dude, that'd be funny.
Oh man, new video idea. Let me put it on the board. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna be on a tight-ish schedule. Of course, I said I don't want to be on a schedule, but it's gonna be more like I'm going to work at night. I come home, sleep for 2-3 hours, wake up, and I'm gonna go with my videographer and grind.
You should upload whenever you want. Like I don't believe in schedules. Just whatever works for you, because you don't want a video to be rushed.
So you don't want this whole like I upload Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's just I upload when I upload.
Because like if you tell them that and you miss a day, then there's gonna be like.
What about for daily vloggers? I mean that's kind of different. I feel like maybe because they are.
Well, like
daily vloggers.
Yeah, because if you're a daily vlogger, that means you have like no other responsibilities, like no job, because like
they're getting
it's like for me, I work 40 hours a week at Papa John's, and then when all my days off, I go to see my girlfriend. And she lives 2 hours away, so it's kind of hard.
Okay, So that's something I haven't considered yet, but I definitely should. I know consistency is a big thing.
Yes.
So maybe not put on a schedule, but make sure I'm uploading consistently, whether it's like trying. So what about 2 times a week rather than Tuesday, Thursday? It's just sometime in the week I'll upload type thing.
What I do is like once a video hits like 4 or 5 days, like days ago, that's when I'll put out a new one. Like
when it gets to where it's like they've watched it, let's put out another piece.
It's like once like most of the subscribers watched it, the view counts like.
And kind of the way I'm setting mine up is I'm gonna always be recording. Yeah. Because like I just bought a new SD card, I can record tons. Yeah. SD cards are crazy, man. The little chips, it's always something that amazes me, and you can just do all kinds of stuff.
So I have a question for you. What was your favorite like time period of YouTube?
Time period of YouTube.
I have mine answer.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. From what I can really remember, because it's so negative and takes over right now, is I really liked when the Pauls first came to YouTube, because they are, of course, my favorite YouTubers. Yeah. I'll say if there was like an OG time, was Roman Atwood's time, when he was kind of doing pranks / starting the vlog. And that was when it was more peaceful and nice, and it was a place where I could go and take my mind off things. But now, oh man, this rain is starting to come down. Dang. Yeah, I hate that. It's been raining so much, but now when the Pauls came, that was also kind of a time where it was kind of just like, that was a transition to clickbait, fun kind of stuff. So that's when it became addicting. But when I think I most enjoyed the peacefulness was way when I first started watching.
Yeah, my favorite was all the diss tracks.
You like that? It was fun though. It was
summer
fun.
of 17, bro. It was so, because you're like, oh, what's YouTube's like? Oh, Tanner Fox roasted Rice Gum. Rice Gum roasted Jake Paul. Jake Paul roasted Logan Paul. It's like like that whole summer was jam packed with content. I just loved it. It brought the community together.
It did in a way. Yeah. It was weird. Yeah. It was weird.
Like there wasn't that much like other drama going on.
Yeah.
Maybe the adpocalypse around that time.
Yeah,
but,
that was something. But I will say I liked the whole diss track more than I do like the cancel culture. I
like the diss track because it brings the community more together.
Yeah,
it's like saying, oh, like this person's canceled.
Right,
like,
and as long as the diss tracks don't get too nasty, because I know like with Deji's, I don't know if you'd see some of those are just like, bro, chill, and those are kind of recent though, with his drama with his brother.
Yeah, they've been doing drama for like the last 2 years, bro.
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's like when.
And look, how much of that is like fake and stuff? How much do you think?
I think it might have started as kind of a little troll. I think it's real now. I think it's really real now.
Yeah.
Which is sad. It's sad because I used to love watching them. Watching them, and now it's just kind of stay away from it. And I see Deji, he'll watch him watch this video and just make a whole. I'm canceled. I'm canceled. But that's the thing with cancel culture. You're not canceled unless you let people cancel you.
Exactly. Like for example, like Keemstar when Leafy is here and Radio. You hear about that when they plan to attack, destroy this guy's career? Boom! He's at 5 million subscribers today.
I used to watch Leafy.
I love Leafy. I watched him. I watched him every day. Dude.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Leafy. He was a dickhead.
Bro, he was the funniest. He was the funniest YouTuber, right?
He just didn't care. He's one of those YouTubers that's gonna say what he wants to say. He's gonna do what he does.
Yeah.
Just respect it.
Yeah, it's like actually
it's funny.
It was confirmed by YouTube that they actually like blacklist channels from getting recommended, and his was one of them. That's
I mean, definitely, and they're so strict. I mean, this channel, this HighWave. I mean, it would never. Because you say one bad word, it's just like, oh, my 10-year-old can't hear that. You are done. Never getting monetized, never getting sponsors, never nothing. You're done. And it's just like, damn, like YouTube cancel culture, like they're canceling me.
Yeah.
But I don't like how strict it is now. It's got to be family oriented.
If you say cuss word in the first 30 seconds,
is that what it is?
Yes, but like they don't watch the rest. It's only the first 30 seconds.
So they're just kind of checking.
Yeah.
I need to start counting. I almost set a timer. Every video I almost say the video will start in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I saw one of my favorite podcasts to watch is H3's podcast.
Yeah.
Then I saw one with Boogie, and that's what he was talking about. Like the first 30 seconds or the first third of the video has to be clean. And then,
podcasts are getting big now. Yeah. I feel like they're with Logan Paul's Impulsive and all these
Joe
other.
Rogan.
His podcasts are great.
Dude, I love
he's probably my favorite podcast. I mean, he's just. Yeah. And he knows what's up. That's the thing. Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people kind of hate him. Mm-hmm. It's like, he'll tell you about yourself. Yeah. It's great. I love it. It's quality content, man.
Quality, man.
I mean, that's what's up. I think he did one with Banks. Are you familiar with FaZe Banks? Mm-hmm. He did one with him and Mike from Logan Paul's crew. Which was interesting because there's a lot of controversy, or there was in the past with Jake Paul and Alyssa Violet, who's now dating FaZe Banks, and then they beefed, but then now they're friends, and it's just like what is going on, man? But YouTube changes constantly, and keeping up with it can be a bitch, man. It really can. I don't know. What I mean, we could sit in here. We could talk about YouTube all day, man. We could go over every channel. Everything YouTube's ever done. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about one more thing here before we kind of figure out where the rest of this is gonna go. What is it called? The YouTube at the end of the year, they do their
YouTube Rewind.
Rewind. I love YouTube Rewind, but the last couple, they're trash. This last one especially, it became the most disliked video on YouTube. Yeah. And respectfully.
I think 2013 or 14 was my favorite.
Yeah, okay, my favorite was...
the old school with like, now that's filled people like...
Yeah.
If I don't know who you are, you're irrelevant.
Yeah, and they don't allow people on anymore. Like the people that bring in the views, the mainstream
PewDiePie wasn't even the last one.
They don't let him on. God. They did sneak his chair in. I don't know if you knew that, but they did sneak his chair in. And it's just, how are you not going to let people that basically run YouTube...
Yeah.
How are you not going to let them in?
He's doing like 50 million
views. And some people, of course, will deny it. Like, I'm sure, like David Dobrik. Mm-hmm. I feel like he might have maybe just said no, he don't want to do it. But, like, he should get an invite to it, you know? Yeah. Like, people like that get millions of views.
I feel like they should, like, publicly invite YouTubers so we know who's been invited so there's no controversy.
But everything's so low-key.
Yeah. I feel like it should be like a public invite.
Yeah, like these are the YouTubers that are gonna be in it.
Yeah.
Get ready because it's gonna be epic.
Exactly.
But this last one, it was just like a whole tribute to something, and then it
K-pop.
was, yeah, it's like who are these people and why? Like, what's going on here? It's just like I don't understand half this video.
Yeah, that clip of Casey and Ice K-pop.
But see, some people like bigger YouTubers that are annoyed with this. Of course, I mean they're not gonna make a huge deal, but they make their own YouTube rewinds.
Yeah.
And funny, some of them are better than what YouTube Rewind itself has put out.
Yeah.
You know? It's just like, fine. I mean, next YouTube Rewind, I'm going to go watch these other YouTubers if you're not going to put them in because...
Well, I'm going to be in the next.
Yeah. Bro, we should do that. We should collab and make our own YouTube Rewind.
Let's do it.
Let's make it happen. We need to start making videos together.
Yeah, we talked about it ever since you started.
Yeah. Let's do something sometime.
Okay.
And of course, we're gonna have you back on the podcast as well. And this was awesome. This was definitely my favorite because the way the other podcasts were set up was we had like a main thing I wanted to talk about how videos are run now. You have a main thing, but this one was kind of just we're gonna talk and we just boom, 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 you know? And that's how podcasts I feel like should be. They shouldn't be like interviews. It should just be like, yo, let's talk. Let's talk about let's throw out a topic, and let's go over it.
Yeah, dude,
let's run through this shit. But yeah, that's super fun. So we'll find another topic for the next time, and we'll kind of just, bro, hopefully we'll have more equipment. We're going to try and up the quality of this podcast. I want to fill this wall with like art.
You should put your merch up there.
I should throw up some merch.
No, I actually want to buy a hat, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen. But yeah, I want to do some upgrading here. Maybe get some cool lights or something. So I'm gonna keep my crew. My crew's not here. I might bring on another co-host. Maybe you'll co-host. I need someone to help me. Even though this was actually the easiest podcast I've had. I'm not gonna lie, like I did this without a cameraman, without anyone.
Yeah, I did it yesterday. I was like, yo, we'll do this tomorrow. Bro.
It was so easy. Yeah, we kind of just like, because we've been trying to get him in here for a really long time. Like a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yo, we doing it? I'm like, fuck it, let's do it. Let's go talk about YouTube, bro. Like, why not? It's not that hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was super fun having you here, man.
Yeah,
I love it. We'll bring you back.
It's a lot of fun. I like podcasts.
Dude, they're super fun.
Yeah.
They're super fun. So, I mean, is there anything else? You got anything else to say?
No, go subscribe to my RuneScape channel, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you probably don't play the game, but if you play the game, bro, come on.
Hey, and like I said, even if you don't know what's going on in videos, if it's good content,
bro, hit the like.
It.
You're already on the channel. Hit subscribe. Watch the
Smash
video.
it.
Push the
bro,
like.
touch it with your tongue, bro.
What
Do
are you
something.
doing,
Do it
man?
crazy.
Yeah.
The person who can like this video in the coolest way. Thanks.
Yeah, you gotta video it.
Yeah, send it to me, and I'll love you forever. $1 million will fall on your head.
$1 million.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
It really will happen. So
It
just
happened
do
to
it.
me.
Yeah. All right, so we'll wrap it up there again. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll have to do it again sometime. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on the HighWave. Peace.